Welcome to Cooking and Cosplay. I'm Axel. Got it memorized. I'm sure you do if you're watching this. Okay, so behind the camera is Sora.
Hi.
Lovely Sora. And we are going to cook sea salt ice cream today. Sadly, we are stuck in Castle Oblivion, so I don't have Roxas, but Sora's gonna have to do. No offense, Sora.
Suppose none taken.
Okay, for this, you need 2 eggs. They're happy to see you. 2 cups of milk, for a 1/3 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, a cup of whipping cream.
Heavy, preferably.
You will measure out the sea salt yourself upon what you decide tastes good. Green and blue food coloring. Excuse my band-aids. We decided that coffee and chakrams don't go well together.
First step is to take your 2 eggs, who I washed to get some of the Sharpie off, and take them and you separate the yellow stuff from the clear stuff, for those of you who aren't good with cooking terms and don't know what a yolk and a white are. Yes, him. So, you take your egg, and you crack it, and then you open it. Well, we're gonna get the whites out first. So you want the whites in a bigger bowl, but the yolks can just be in a smaller bowl. And you just kind of let the clear stuff drip off into the bigger bowl. You kind of pass it back and forth between the 2 eggshells to get as much of the white stuff out as you can. But it's better to have white stuff with the yellow stuff than to have yellow stuff with the white stuff. If that makes any sense. Axel, does that make sense?
Sure.
Then you dump the yellow stuff into your smaller bowl. Crack your other egg, and you separate it again.
Now for repeat for people who missed the first time.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you're watching this,
if you don't got it memorized,
yeah,
then we will do it again.
and then
So it's better have yellow stuff with the white stuff than white stuff with the yellow stuff?
it's better to have white stuff with the yellow stuff than yellow stuff with the white stuff.
White stuff can go in there, just a little bit. It's okay. The yellow stuff can't go in there. I got you.
To whip the white stuff, and if there's yellow stuff in the white stuff, it won't whip very well.
Okay. Step 2, that even I can do, is beat the egg whites.
The clear stuff.
The clears, well, mostly clear.
Oh, mostly.
Supposed to be clear.
Right. So, if you have a handheld mixer, it's probably easier to do it with that.
The Castle Oblivion kitchen is not very
Well
supplied.
stocked. So we are using one of those.
Which is a lot bigger than it needs to be.
Yes. So, you use the whisk attachment point, and you just slowly increase the speed until your egg whites are nice and stiff and white, if you could hear me at all. Okay, so now our egg whites are nice and stiff. And you can tell this if you like poke them with something, and they kind of stay in the general shape that they were in before. As Axel is just demonstrating.
Yeah. Step 3. Mix egg yolks and sugar until they are thick. I can do this part too. Yummy. That looks like Hauku fruit, but mashed up. It probably doesn't taste like them though, so don't attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since the eggs are still raw.
I like raw eggs. I eat them for breakfast.
I'm sure you do, Axel.
I'm a manly man.
Right. Says the guy who wears makeup and has pretty spiky, long, flowy hair.
Do you want me to get all the emos after you? Zexion will lead them. Yum yum.
Yep.
It looks kind of like orange sherbet, but do not eat it.
No, it looks yummy. Kind
But
of.
it's not.
Yes.
This is step 4. I'm not allowed to do it because it has to do with the oven.
No, it has to do with the stove. There is a difference.
Whatever. Exactly why I'm not doing it.
Yes. Okay, so next.
Fire!
You take your milk and you pour it into a pot. Like so. And you take the pot and you turn on the stove to medium-high heat. or just medium-ish. Depends on your stove how hot it usually gets. But somewhere around medium to medium high.
And what are we doing?
And then we take a spoon. Needs a spoon. We take the spoon. And we stir the milk occasionally as we slowly bring it to a boil.
I thought we're not supposed to boil the milk.
No, this time we do boil the milk.
Okay.
Next time
we are boiling the milk.
Yes. Next time we don't boil the milk.
Okay. Well, we're not there yet, so they don't need to know.
But you have to keep stirring the milk. Actually, the instructions say stir occasionally, but you really should just continuously stir it. Because if you don't, the milk will get all burnt.
Because you went to culinary school.
Not really.
Sora went to culinary school.
Where would that be? Beast Castle?
Why Beast Castle?
I don't know, because they had the big dinner scene in the movie.
Oh. Yeah. Well, it was boiling a second ago.
Yeah.
Boiling means bubbles.
Yes.
So now...
Okay, so now we take the milk and we pour it into the egg yolks. We had to change our egg yolks into a different bowl because our previous bowl was not quite big enough.
Yes, so make sure both your bowls are large that you separate the eggs in.
Yes. And then we take the fork, or whatever the utensil you are using to mix, and then mix them together.
What if I use my finger?
You do not want to use your finger unless you want to get it burned. Pour it back into the pan.
Hot.
Hot. Like that. And you put the pot back on the stove. This time over a lower heat.
Such as?
Somewhere between low and medium.
Okay.
Medium low. And you have to keep stirring it this time, but you do not want it to boil. You only want it to thicken. So.
Well, it's been a... How long has it been?
A while.
It's been a while,
15,
but it's
20
just...
minutes?
Yeah, it's just starting to thicken. It takes a really long time.
Yep. So if
I
yours takes forever, then you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. Starting to thicken some.
Even more.
Even more.
And
But it's not exactly custardy thick, but that will take a very long time. So we're going to use what we have and hope it turns out well.
So then you take it, and you might want to give it a second or two to cool off a little bit so it doesn't cook the eggs or anything. But you want to take it and just slowly pour it over the eggs and mix them in. You want to stir, Axel?
Yep. I'm multitasking. Next step
is adding sea salt.
I can't do this one either because last time I did it with Roxas and put way too much in. And he almost died.
Okay, so you just want to add it in little bits like that at a time.
Actually I read that a half teaspoon is good, but
we're going to
be
experiment.
stupid. I don't know. I trust you, sort of.
My finger's like needs more.
Okay.
Okay. So then we take a bit more of salt, and you want to pour this like into your hand or something first, so you don't accidentally like dump it all in.
That'd be bad. I think that's what I did. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's good.
Yay! Now what do we do?
Now, okay, the bowl should be cool enough. Now we take it. We can take out the spoon. We open our fridge.
Hey, look at the bell.
It is Belle. We captured a Disney princess. You wanted a princess of
Can we
heart.
burn her?
Yes. And you put it in the fridge to cool, and once it is done cooling, we will tell you how long it took for it to cool.
Hey! Now we are waiting for our stuff to cool. Now while you are waiting, there are lots of things you can do as an otaku. So number one, you can clean the lovely mess. Which isn't really what an otaku does, but that's what a good person does.
Yes. It's what a good child does.
We can get Demix to do it. Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't like water.
Would you like me to do the water steps?
Do it! 2. You could watch our lovely YouTube videos we've made, besides this one. Or you can rewatch this one, that's fine too.
There you go, we found one with sound.
I like that Hatter guy.
So was the Hatter.
Shut up! No, I'm not really a hatter. 3. I can count. Numbers olden.
Mm-hmm.
What's numbers olden? You can fight a boss battle. Time.
Because everyone has one.
A year and a half.
Axel's very bitter about this.
Yes. Because Axel has gotten stuck in Kingdom Hearts 2.
And Final Fantasy X.
Shut up. What's the final boss?
Yeah.
I'm not stuck on the final boss in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's just none of them. I'm stuck in every game.
Axel can't defeat Zigbar.
Shut up.
Yes, Vexen is next.
Number Vexen. I don't know. You can eat dinner.
Yeah, if you're making this at night, or lunch, or breakfast, or some other snack.
Hi, Sora.
Hi. Yeah, we kind of got distracted with fighting Zigbar, so we don't really know how long it takes to cool. We let ours cool for about 50 minutes, but it probably only takes about 20 to 30. 1 cup of your whipped cream, and you pour that in. And you have a teaspoon of vanilla. You pour your vanilla in. Olive sea salt ice cream. What do you expect it to be?
Purple. That's blue mixed with red. To stir.
But it takes 12 drops of blue.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, we're on 4.
Yes. We're on Vexen.
What goes after Vexen?
Zexius.
The forgotten one.
Zexion. Syax. Axel. Damix. Luxord. Marluxia. And Lurksine.
Oh, no Roxas.
No Roxas.
I love you, Roxas. Yay, Roxas is on my finger! You know what, since we're not adding green, I'm gonna add Roxas and Gion.
Okay, you do that.
There we go. Fail Sora. Me again. And Roxas again. Look at us, we're so happy together. What do we do with the extra?
Put it in a bowl and stir it as it freezes.
Okay.
Or we can eat it unfrozen.
Ah.
What about the other freezer? Okay, we're going off now.
Now we have to wait a very, very long time.
Yep, it takes forever to
you can either go to bed or
continue that boss fight.
Continue that video game you were playing. Which we might do.
We should probably do the eating too.
And eat, yes, we should eat.
Yes.
And watch lovely anime like Kuro Shitsuji.
AKA Black Butler.
In case you don't know Japanese.
Yeah.
Kuro Shitsuji. I should have said that better. Or Tegen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Don't know what that means. Or Loveless, which is nice and English word. Yes. I can boil water with my finger. And also, Sora wouldn't let me like snap and put it on fire. Because apparently that wouldn't work very well. Yes, but make sure it's not
Go find
boiling.
Vexen. Put him on fire.
Okay, I will do that too. It's just so creepy. It makes me want to cry.
I had no difficulty with him.
You're Sora. You're not supposed to.
Jeez, Axel, I would hope that you could defeat your teammate. You should know his weakness.
I will prove to Demix that I can love him too. Just kidding. I hate him. You didn't hear that. Dude! He didn't even do that big pew-pew thing. He didn't do his pew-pews. Pew-pew. Dude, I've never seen this scene.
Roxas is on Axel's finger for any of you who did not catch that.
And now hey, look at us.
Yeah.
I'm so
well, it's you and the rest of the organization.
Too. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, you're washing me. Oh no, bye Axel.